Good morning. We got a call this morning from Detective Thomas from the airport police stating that my mother, Hermaline McLean, that was reported missing since Friday, that she has been found. I can't even begin to say how I'm feeling this morning. I cried. But they're only tears of joy. And I must say a big thank you to the Good Samaritan at the YMCA that found her, took her in, noticed that she was having some discomfort as it relates to walking, and assisted her, gave her something to eat, and called the police. I'm so thankful also to the media that circulated this thing yesterday. It was saturated all over the place. And that is where she realized that this is the lady that was been looking for. So I have to thank everyone, especially Detective Thomas from the airport unit and the RGR group for putting it out so urgently all over, and to all my colleagues, family and friends that put it on social media and just spread the word. I am so grateful, and my family will be forever grateful. And I thank you. Thank you so very much.
Blessed. Good morning, my viewers. I'm sub. Welcome back to JN News Channel, my viewers. I'm sub. So right now, continue to like, share, and subscribe. Leave your thoughts in your comments down below in our comment section. With no further ado, my viewers, I'm sub. We have some topics we want to cover this morning, but first and foremost, more have to say big up to all of the Jamaican people who put out the lady. You see me? The missing lady there were, yeah man, we're missing from the airport. Well, she not really did missing. She just wander off. As if me feel as I'm a sub. So we have to say a big thank you. I was glad say she returned home to our families and friends and them thing there. As me feel as I'm a sub, and more things like this we want to see happen in our country on a daily basis. My view I'm a sub. My view as I'm a sub. So no further ado, man. Continue to like up the video, man. Share the vlog them. You see me? Look out for the news them. Click the link when you see it drop. Make sure so you turn on a post notification icon so you first will be updated when a new videos drop. So let us get into it. Hundreds hired to deal with garbage this Christmas. 500 street sweepers have been employed and deployed across the country in anticipation of the increased volume of solid waste expected to be generated over the Christmas holiday period. The announcement was made Tuesday by Minister of Local Government Desmond Mackenzie during a statement in the House of Representatives. Mackenzie said additional funds are being made available to the National Solid Waste Management authorities to facilitate the employment of the sweepers who he said have been assigned to various locations across the island over the past 10 days. We are concentrating on the efforts in the main town centers and thoroughfares across the country to ensure that sweeping is done on a regular basis, Mackenzie said. He explained that the additional sweepers would complement the existing workforce. Mackenzie also disclosed that more than 300 private dumper trucks and garbage trucks have been emerged by the NSWMA and will be deployed across the country to assist in the public health drive, including the removal of bulk waste. Mackenzie acknowledged that the Christmas season usually generates a higher volume of garbage, both residential and commercial, and the 300 additional truck will enhance the ability of the emergency to respond in a meaningfully way. He said that the loading up of the holidays garbage collection will take place up to midnight, and we're expecting to put in place in a selected area a 24-hour garbage collection system, said the minister, who anticipate that these measures will help to reduce the backlog of solid waste that our citizens are experiencing in some parts of the country. Meanwhile, Mackenzie is urging Jamaicans to desist from dumping their garbage in areas that have already been extensively cleaned and at illegal dump sites. He warned that the NSWAM will be working with the police and its enforcement team to ensure that we get the kind of compliance that is needed. The minister also warned the generators of commercial garbage who utilize the service of uncarted men to dump their waste will be identified and dealt with by the law. I'm warning the commercial sector that we have the mechanisms in place to identify where the garbage is generated and where prepared to take the strongest action to ensure that we will get full compliance, he said. Some viewers are sub on hear that one day. So right now, we can fast and no bother dash out no garbage and them little thing there on the road, cause Mr. Mackenzie, I go lock up someone who are dash out garbage on the road. So, remember, you can't say me never tell you, I never warn you, we don't want to see you now go down a station, if you dash out no garbage on the road. Because I think serious that Christmas, Yeah, man, that Christmas, man, a whole heap of police, me say already deploy on the street already, So you don't know Christmas thing go already, Cause this year, you notice. Yeah, man, Christmas up and running that year, man. Grand market and beer things ready. Ready. Viewers, bless up. Check out them video.
It's a wonderful occasion because as I said, me and Mr. Sibles can hand out tablet, we can hand out phone, but we can't hand out what taking place today in Kelly's. And I'm so happy. And I'm happy I'm the councillor with this division. And I'm happy that it's taking place in my division. And I'm going to show you, say, Palo, dead and Palo, no dead, Palo alive. And everything that is out there, we are going to seek it for Kelly's to get it. And I'm sure the member of parliament is going to make sure we represent Northern Clarendon the best way we can. Thank you very much.
I know one of the things that we hold as a philosophy is that our work has purpose and what we do makes a difference. We are proud to be a part of this initiative. At CNW Business, we are leveraging our technology, the network backbone, what you know when you hear us talk about the network, we're leveraging that. And we're engaging in collaborations such as this to ensure that through these Wi-Fi hotspots, we're bringing connectivity to even more Jamaicans. In addition to this particular hotspot event, we are engaging in 25 other similar events as we go with the USF across the country. And this goes hand in hand with the work that we do at Flow, which is the brand that you know in your homes and so on. To date, we have connected, since January 2020, we have connected over 500 communities to the fiber fast internet. This is thousands of Jamaicans. In Clarendon, we have connected over 15 communities since this year alone. So we've been working diligently to bring our fiber fast internet into more homes, as we recognize that this is going to become an even greater need as we move forward. We also have on our Flow Foundation, we've been providing free Wi-Fi or free internet service to over 19 schools in Clarendon. And this is at the primary level. Because as you go back into face-to-face learning and so on, it is important that schools are prepared for what that new normal is. And so we continue to serve and continue to transform lives, build communities, and bring innovation to create moments that matter for all Jamaicans.
We are making sure that we achieve the sustainable development goals of the Vision 2030 agenda. Because we want to make sure that when 2030 comes, we not only develop the infrastructure, but our people's lives must be properly and sustainably developed. And so, internet is our way of life, as you heard from the floor just now. And we want to make sure that you are not left behind, students, because you are the ones who will have to now help us in the next 8 years to achieve all the sustainable development goals that we need to achieve in order for us to be where we want to be, a developed country by the year 2030. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure to be here with you. And I do hope that you will utilize this Wi-Fi facility in the best way that will enable you all to become better people, students, better adults in life later on. You can all get a good job and pass your exam and everything, and make sure that later on you buy a big house and a big car.
2 years ago, at a different place within this division, on a different platform, which I shall not say the purpose of that platform, I made a promise. And the promise was to bring Wi-Fi in Kelly's division. Promise made, promise kept. And so I want to thank the team that is led by Mr. Daniel Dawes for the work that they have put in, for the fact that they have taken my call at 9 p.m. in the night and later, and for the team that dare to email me to ask me for a number of things, and I said to them, you have the budget, I'm asking you to please provide it. And they were so gracious and said they will. I thank you.
So as you enjoy this Wi-Fi, this free hotspot, ensure that you take in charge. And tech here is TECH, right? Ensure that you take in charge. Ensure that you're not just using it to browse social media, get some likes, share this post, comment on that tweet. Ensure that you're also using this online space to pursue training, pursue your goals, get some jobs that will enable your progress and lead to an even better life. Thanks again to the USF for selecting us for this initiative. We look forward to even more partnerships in the future.
Transport operators concerned they could pay more for fines in court. The Ethan Newman-led Transport Operators Development Sustainable Service (TODSS), which represents operators of public passenger vehicles, is urging the government through the Ministries of National Security, Justice, Finance and Transport to suspend the issuing of traffic tickets until tax officers can collect payment for fines. On November the 26th, the Tax Administration, Jamaica (TAJ), said that it was unable to collect payments for traffic ticket fines at its tax office or via the tax authority's online system. This unavailable challenge is as result of the finalized list of traffic in offenses codes not yet being provided. The Revenue Authority to effect changes to its system to enable collection of fines as defined by the recent change to the applicable law. The representative agencies are working to address the same as quickly as possible. The TAJ said Newman, the president of TODS, is unpressed by the delay. The motoring public should have not made to pay for ills of the government or the poor management of government agency. Why should a motorist with a traffic ticket for $500 to be paid at the tax office now go to court and pay up to 6 times the amount? TODSS said in a statement on Monday, this move, we believe, is a atrocity of justice and should be corrected now. This we believe It's robbery or rape of motorists by the government, said Newman. He said the transport authorities are concerned that the amount paid for traffic fines will now be lifted up to a direction of judge. Newman said the TODSS has for some time been calling for a waiver of outstanding traffic tickets, and we are still calling. The public transport sector is represented and presently short of some 8,000 drivers due to outstanding tickets. He revealed a person's driver's license is suspended for a year once 10 demerit points are accumulated. Many drivers of public passenger vehicles are known to accumulate dozens of sometimes even hundreds of traffic tickets for various breaches of the Road Traffic Act. Newman wants the relevant government agencies to quickly remedy the situation in light of the economic fallout brought on by the pandemic, which has forced many transport authorities out of business. The recent changes to the applicable law, as noted by the TAG, was made on November the 5th as the government rushed to aim the Old Road Traffic Act to bring the fixed penalties for traffic offences in the line with 2016 to 2017. The tax orders that were signed by the Ministry of Finance, Dr. Omar Davis, the Parliament should have aimed the Traffic Road Act to give legal status to the traffic fines, but this way not done for 15 years. One lawmaker, the Member of Parliament for South St. Catherine, Fitz Jackson, questioned whether the successive government appeal the fines illegally and whether the motorists are owed billions of dollars as a result. Some of viewers are my sub. I know say right now enough taxi man I got tune in panda one, but as me say, certain things need to change up my viewers and my sub. So right now quick and fast, I want all like taxi man them way. I watch up that video yeah, and I watch up that channel. If you just drop a comment in the comment section. I want to think about some new laws and some new thing because just me, I drive at I get ticket, Yeah, man, me get ticket, but that's some little simple, little $500 seatbelt ticket, my viewers and my sub. Never really get no big ticket yet. Me have to say yet, because we can't say we not gonna get no big ticket, because say a driver always have to pass police and them thing upon the road. So ticket we drop on your same way. Some of you as I'm sub, just leave some comments in our comment section and make you know one of the things. Until another upload, we say walk good, live good, bless up.